More than 40,000 deaf people live in Rochester, so building a place especially for the deaf community makes sense.
A local athlete forced to the bench after a battle with cancer will lace up her sneakers again this weekend.
You definitely want to keep the umbrella.
Oh, I got it.
Well, look at there. Yes, well, what do you know?
Whoa!
I listened. I won't open it up indoors, though. Apparently
No,
that's
please
bad
don't.
luck.
No, don't do that. But that's good. Now, just remember.
This is Maury. What a great little puppy we got here. I'm Scott Kilbury. You might remember this video in Texas. Check this out. A battery on the e-cig exploded inside a man's pants. That's $240 you could put to food and clothing for your family. For a first-hand look, check out Roland's story. His is like any kid's story, growing up right here on the streets of Rochester. In fact, this happened back in 2010. Another car came barreling through this yard. That's why Angel decided to put up this fence. Obviously, it's not enough.
Never seen any Star Wars, I'm going to admit, so
Me
I
neither.
can't even come back with a line for you.
Why not?
Biathlon. You know, it's that crazy sport where they cross-country ski and then shoot at targets in between breaths and then cross-country ski again. Judge James Pompiano is the man who declared the mistrial. I sat down with him in an exclusive one-on-one interview and asked him how he came to this controversial decision.
I told this jury, historically, this may be the longest serving jury that deliberated over that period of time here in Monroe County.
But after 52 hours, Judge Pompiano decided the panel of 10 women and 2 men had deliberated long enough. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Scott Kilbury. The winter storm that's already caused issues on the roads and thousands of canceled flights is moving east. It won't hit us, but cities like Washington, Philadelphia, and New York are likely to see it.
One thing you don't want to do.
Okay, we apologize for the technical difficulty there with the audio. We'll check back in with Courtney Callmark. Essentially, use the credit card, but do not pour water on the windshield. It could break. And if you had bad credit, it still might work with that credit card.
What is for dinner? We all have that moment when we're standing in the kitchen wondering, what can we make? Well, the key is to have a smart pantry. This will help kickstart your morning for you. We're checking out what's making headlines in your area. Our Simon desk editor gets upset when we read his newspaper, so we can't read that one. But we're going to check out the Green Valley newspaper.
The close, it's amazing they can get those pictures. She's smiling. I can't believe that.
I don't think she has a choice. It's the wind, just, making her go like that. It's 5:15.
And I heard about the, pitching requirement, and I think I'm out.
Well, just practice.
Although,
Let's see.
oh, here we go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to
Get
do
him
that.
off the screen.
From this time next year, with Activate Tucson, well, they hope to have at least 200 schools that can really pack a punch. A crime that sent shockwaves through the community. A mass shooting outside the Boys and Girls Club in Rochester last summer. 3 young men lost their lives. 4 others were hurt. Now, the first of 3 suspects is on trial. I'm Scott Kilbury. And Kevin Williams is here with what we can expect and hopefully a little more of the same today. I know this heat isn't going anywhere.
The heat's going nowhere.
I was thinking we could feel like a superhero. The human Velcro. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, super. Yeah, very good.
Yeah. Thanks, Kev.
Okay.
It was a special night at Frontier Field.
Young boy's dream comes true, and his reaction is priceless. You got to see this. The story's next. It's good.
Steve Kimball spends most of his day